Growing up, I didn't have a GameCube. I did have a Wii, which is effectively two GameCubes duct taped together, but that's not the same. Though, despite my, love for Nintendo, I guess, I started with the PlayStation 2 before moving on to the Wii, and then from there my love for them grew. And because of that love for Nintendo, I've become, like a lot of people over the last few years, a game collector. Not consistently, but off and on. And one of the consoles that has always fascinated me was the GameCube. It's the console I have the least history with. I do have some, but not a ton, and as a result, my collection for it is fairly small. Until now. Yeah, I bought these 10 GameCube games off of eBay, and as a result, my GameCube collection has now tripled. So I thought it would be fun to talk about each game, see if they're still in good shape. I mean, because, come on, who doesn't like talking about the GameCube? I'm Jax, this is Grand Starbit, let's get into it. Alright, so the first game I have here is more of a joke game. It just happened to come with it, and I thought it was funny because I've been watching someone do a Let's Play of the game, and that's the official World Series of Poker game. There's not much to it other than you play poker in it. The case isn't in the best condition. I don't know if you could see that on camera. You can kind of tell there's some scratches, some smudges. It's not horrible. The camera might make it look a little worse than it actually is. You could definitely see it on the back there. The inside, everything is fine. The manual's a little bent, but you know, which manual isn't, honestly. The disc seems to be in good condition, actually. There doesn't seem to be any scratches or smudges or anything. World Series of Poker. Off to a good start. Wait, this features real people? Wait, seriously? His cash at the World Series of Poker events account for over 4.1 million of those winnings. Jeez, I might be in the wrong hobby. After that, we start getting to the good stuff. First off, Mario Party 7. I don't know much about Mario Party 7. I've definitely seen someone play it at the very least, but as far as what happens in the game, what goes on in the game, I honestly couldn't tell you. Case is fairly beat up. Once again, it might be a little hard to see it on camera, but it's not too bad. It could be worse. Manual, not bent. Manual actually seems to be in really good shape. And then the disc, if it wants to come out. Ooh, that is, my goodness, that is scratched up. Yeah, the camera, you can't really see it on the camera there. Tell you what, let me see if I can give it light. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that is pretty scratched up. Now, the listing said that everything here works, but other than the disc, Mario Party 7? Seems to be in pretty good condition. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now this game I actually do have a bit of a history with. In fact, I have it right here. So many years ago when I discovered there was in fact a Super Smash Bros. Game other than Brawl for the Wii, I desperately wanted it because I loved Super Smash Bros. And so I dragged my dad to the GameStop somewhere. It wasn't the one close to our house, that's for sure. And we got this lovely GameStop case, and we paid $15 for it, which is kind of crazy considering the price now. And the disc, well, it's not in great shape either. I mean, this one's actually been used. Ooh, I just dropped it. That's not good. Definitely not the greatest shape once again. A little hard to tell, a little dusty. It's been sitting on my shelf. Now, that's the copy I already owned. This one is actually in a really nice case. The case so far is probably the nicest out of all of them. You can't really see once again on the camera, but it seems to be in fairly decent shape. The manual seems to be in here, a Nintendo Power promo, and the safety thing once again. And the disc actually seems to be in significantly decent shape. I'm actually kind of shocked. Kind of can't tell once again, but take my word for it. Nice to have this. Next is Mario Kart Double Dash, and this is actually the version that comes with the bonus disc, which I don't remember if this one goes for any more or any less, but it is cool to see this. The bonus disc, if you don't know, I believe had demos and some trailers for future game releases. The case itself, once again, could be better. I mean, these games are all 20 years old, so it's understandable that they're not in the greatest of shape, but the manual seems to be in here, not super bent, surprisingly, and the game, actually, this seems to be the cleanest game out of all of them. There is not a thing on there. And I'm going to assume, since the game is fairly untouched, that the bonus disc is too, unless whoever had these just really liked the bonuses for some reason. And yeah, no, the bonus disc, also totally fine. Here we go, time for a hot take. Mario Sunshine. I don't like this game. Don't get me wrong, it's fine. It's a Mario game. You're gonna have fun with a Mario game regardless. It just doesn't click with me. Manual seems to be in good shape, and everything seems to be in here. Even a little Animal Crossing insert. That's kind of cool. And then the game, which actually looks kind of beat up on the top, so that's not a great sign. You know what? I was wrong. It's a little smudged, but it's not too bad. So far, these games have been surprisingly decent. I wasn't expecting them to be horrible by any means. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Now we do have Mario Strikers. This is the best-selling variant, that's not something that ever bothers me. This case seems to be in okay condition. Few scratches. Manual seems to be in here. Let's take a look at the disc. Once again, pretty clean. Yeah, not too bad. I know it's a little hard to see these discs, but like I said, you're gonna have to trust me on this one. Mario Strikers seems to be pretty good. Luigi's Mansion. Now, I do actually have a bit of a history with this franchise, not the game itself. I actually really liked Luigi's Mansion 2, which is a bit of a hot take on the 3DS. Despite that, I've never played Luigi's Mansion 1, the original. In fact, I never even got it when re-released on the 3DS. So to have this finally is honestly really nice. Like the rest of these games, it is a bit scratched. The case itself is. Manual, a little bent. little bent. Not too bad though. It's missing the safety thing, but I don't even know if it came with it. I don't really care if I'm being honest. Luigi's Mansion looks pretty solid to me. Not too bad. A little hard to see. Yeah, I think I need more lights in here. Luigi's Mansion, pretty solid. Mario Party 4. I don't have a history with this game, like most GameCube games. Case, just like the rest of them, seems to be very scratched up. You can tell these games are very loved. Doesn't bother me too much. You can get replacement cases. Instruction manual seems to be in one piece. That's nice. And then the game got a few scratches. Ooh, actually, nope, that has a lot of scratches on it. Never mind. Ooh, man, a lot of scratches. That is, jeez. The description of the eBay listing did say they all worked, so I don't know. I'll have to find out. I'll keep y'all posted, I guess. The next to last tier, we have Mario Golf Toadstool. Next to last tier, we do have Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. I have played this game a little bit because I actually already own it. Except this one is the Player's Choice version. I actually got this when I got my GameCube initially, about a year ago at this point. This particular copy is totally fine. It runs, but it is nice to have the regular as opposed to the Player's Choice. Now, I will say this one is a little dirty, about a little more scratched up than my current copy. I don't plan on getting rid of this one. Having just a variant's nice, and you know, you never know when you might need a backup. The manual seems to be in one piece, and then let's take a look at the disc. Not too bad, if I do say so myself, and I do. And then last but not least, we have Mario Superstar Baseball. I do have a history with this particular series, not this game. I had the Mario Baseball game on the Wii, which I thought was a really fun time. There was a rumor at the beginning of the year that we'd be getting Mario Baseball on the Switch, which would be nice. I do hope we see that at some point. The case seems to be in pretty decent shape compared to the rest, at least. It is scratched up. Could definitely be worse, but I got a pretty decent deal on everything here, so I'm not too mad about any of it. Manual seems to be in good shape. Looks like it has most of the inserts. Disc seems to be fine once again. There seems to be maybe a few scratches, but nothing that would impede gameplay, I don't think. And so that is all 10 games I got. I'm fairly happy with everything I got here. I'm looking forward to testing all of these here in the next few days once I can get my GameCube set up. I just haven't had the time. But these are all some really solid titles. I'm really excited to have a lot of these heavy hitters. Obviously, I'm missing a lot of other heavy hitters, like the rest of the Mario parties and Paper Mario. You know, there's a lot of good GameCube games that I would like to add to my collection at some point. You know, that's the market that's really exploded at the moment, and I don't think it's going to be going down anytime soon. So I will have to resort to bulk buys like this, just every once in a while to try and pick everything out. That's just the only way of getting a good deal these days, especially when you don't feel like going out to flea markets or garage sales like I do, because I'm lazy. What do you think about the GameCube? Do you collect for it? Do you collect for any other consoles? Would you like to see me maybe buy some more stuff on eBay and talk about it? Let me know in the comments below. I personally really enjoyed looking through all of these and would love to do it again. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in a bit.